Here at Artemis Outdoors, one of the comments that we always get, which we really appreciate about the Artemis Belt, is how did nobody think of this before? And sure, it is a challenge to kind of come up with an idea like this and build it from scratch and then build it in the US, build it in your home state. But it also goes to the question of, why didn't anybody think about this? Like, how did nobody come up with this idea? And it kind of goes to two different things that sometimes we don't recognize that have become kind of structural in the way that equipment and soft goods are made. What's happened over time is that there's a ton of small companies like us that are out there innovating. And that's our favorite thing to do, is to innovate and create innovative equipment. As companies start to scale up, typically what happens, and you might not know this, is that when they have to go out and get capital investment, that capital investment comes in and gives them money to scale up so that they can start to create more. But that private equity, that venture capital firm that invests in them, typically wants a large rate of return. So the rate on return goes up, and then they have to figure out what are they going to do. So oftentimes what you see is that companies that were extremely innovative start to create things that you can't really figure out while they're doing it. In the hunting space, in the hiking space, anywhere in the gear space. Typically what's happening is that they're creating workwear and athleisure and athletic wear and all of these different things, but the actual innovation of the core product that they came up with and the market that they served in the very beginning starts to go down because they have to ramp up, they have to scale up, they have to pay back the return on investment and the agreement that they have. And that typically means that R&D starts to go down. The other reason that it commonly happens is that as you start to scale up, you also have to start looking for economies of scale. And oftentimes that means that instead of this being made in the USA and made in Utah, you open up something on your new piece of gear and it says made in blank foreign country. Because to scale up and get those economies of scale, they have to go to China, they got to go to Vietnam, they have to go to Thailand, they have to go somewhere else in order to get large quantities of products that they bring into the country. Because the reality is that over the years, we've moved our manufacturing base, and we all know we've moved our manufacturing base for soft goods overseas, which is why it's really challenging to get American-made jeans and shirts. And there's great companies out there like Origin and others that are fulfilling that, but it's a challenging road because we've moved so much over there. So it creates a situation where these smaller companies, people like me that have an idea, have a harder time actually going and finding people that can actually manufacture this. As we went through and wanted to manufacture this belt, we were fortunate enough to find in Utah a company that we could partner with to do it.